here's a little bit of a change. I'm just trying to set the machine up to machine some bushings using Pathpilot. I tried to use Pathpilot conversational to do an OD turn, and no matter what I did, when I hit post file it wouldn't post, so I ended up making my own program up, which is this one here. Initially I had problems getting the correct diameter, but I'm pretty sure I've cracked it now, and we'll hit the go button and see what happens. The material's a lot smaller than I should, but it'll take a while to get to the right place, but here we go. The feeds are very conservative for brass. It should be about 7 or 8 times more than this. In fact, I should have really used constant circuit speed, but it is using constant circuit speed. It's getting a little bit faster each time. It gets smaller in diameter. Not much, but a little. Yeah. It takes a while to actually cut metal because there's quite a bit of clearance above the work, as you can see. So I'll come back out when it's cutting. The bar that's in the machine is 0.75 diameter, so when that gets down, as you can see here, these are the diameters here, it's down to 905 at the moment. Once it gets down to 0.75, I should hear the tip of the tool just scraping the work, so that'll be a good giveaway if we're close. It was fairly close, when I ran the last check was within 3 thou, which is not bad, but it's not where I want to be within a thou. So because these are bushes that need pushing into a hole, interference fits, so they're quite critical. Need to be about a thou larger than the hole. There we'll go, 0.86. It's taking 10 thou cuts each time. Took a bit of writing that program in an unheated workshop in winter time in the UK. I was kind of shivering by the time I got it finished. I'm pleased that it's simple G-code, but at least I know where I am with it. I'm getting there, and once I figure out how to put radii in, things like this, then I'll be well on my way. I find the lathe a bit more, the G-code's a bit easier for lathe work. You've not got that extra Y dimension that you're playing with. So there we're at 0.82, and another cut coming off. 1, and so on. And the cut after this will be down at the 0.79s, and so another 4 cuts to go, 5 cuts, and we should hear it scraping the work. 7, 9. Eight. 7. Right, now this will be, the next pass will be 60. And the next pass is half a thou larger than the diameter of the bar, but you might hear that there's some eccentricity of the metal. Nope, 755. Should, on the next cut, it should. No, something wrong here. Well, what I'm doing at the moment is machining some bearings on the rapid turn. I couldn't get the outside diameter control right, so I basically finished them on the manual lathe. I don't know why, but yeah, the internal bore, it seems to be pretty good. I've just machined it down to fit this, an exact fit, taking about a thou off because that's going to be a push fit into the forks, the motorcycle forks that it comes from. I'm really pleased with the way it finished. It's looking pretty good. I'm just running through the program now to take off a thousandth of an inch on the final pass. I've had to slow everything down. It went crazy. It's my fault I had the wrong speeds and feeds in it. It went ballistic, but it still produced really good results, so I'm well pleased. There's a little bit of chatter with this bar, but hopefully this slower speed will sort that out. It'll probably still chatter on this one because there's probably a chatter pattern there from the previous cut, and it's not got far to go before it actually gets onto that. You can hear the constant surface speed working there. As the revs drop as the inside diameter gets larger, and there you can hear it. It's quite good. I'm really pleased with this aspect of it. I should be able to get my 8 bearings or 9 bearings that I made done in pretty quick time. Now this is set up on one of the conversational programs, internal diameter turning, so it's looking good. It's only got another 3 passes or so to make, and then it'll be on to the final pass. That's the pattern or the work at the moment, as you can see. Pass number 14, and we should be coming up, I think it's about 16 passes, and then it goes on to roughing, so we should see it pretty soon. 16 maybe, and you can hear it slowing down, so constant surface speed is kind of working, but as you can see, very conservative. I've had to cut the RPM back to a third of what it was, because it was really crazy revs. No, it's more than I thought actually in terms of final diameters. Must be on this next one surely. Let's see, after 17 we might see changing pattern. Yeah, there you go, it's just showing. You can just hear it tickling the work there now, and the final feed is very light. That's good anyway, at least it's got to cut that bearing just nice, you know, make it good. And there we are, final cut. And that sounds as though it's taken very little off, which is just what I wanted. Perfect. We'll see when it comes, when it's finished. Try one of these fork spindles in. And here's the fork spindles there. And that is a pretty good fit. They're all fairly close. These will be reamed, so, and there's probably some cuttings lying in there, but that's pretty good. I might take a tiny bit more off. I'm not sure what to do there, whether to take a bit more. Either way, it's diameter control on the ID turning is much better, much better. And there you see, that's a good fit in there. It's slightly loose, but it tightens up at the end. That's because there's a slight radius on here where these new pins were brazed in. But that's beautiful. I'm really pleased with that. So we'll continue. We're just starting the second one. It should start to cut material on the next cut, or even just at the end here. I heard a click before. There you go. So that's a good sign that that's probably the rough edge where it was cut using a hacksaw from the stock. So it's doing well. There you go. You just hear it there. It should start at this end soon, I hope. I know there's enough material left. Maybe this time. Still not. Just starting now. Yeah, the drill must have wandered off when I put it through some of this stock. You can hear it's not cutting evenly, slightly eccentric. There we go, that's better. The next cut will be much better, I think. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's great. Okay, don't laugh folks, but this is me just testing out an oil groove cutting idea I've got for the fork links that I've been repairing.